KILR. Killer Games.
Hello, gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer, and welcome to my tour around the world. I guess that thing is taken off. Featuring Microsoft Flight Simulator 10. And I might have some problems with the recording software. It looks like it's having some buffing issues, so if things are cutting out a little bit, that is why. I hope it's not going to be too bad, but I guess we'll see. But anyway, here we are, and it's snowing, and you may have noticed I have a whole new plane. Yes, this is the Bonanza, what is it, 35B? Let me pull it up here so you can see. So right here, it's from A2A. It's the Beechcraft V35B Bonanza. And this is the one I selected here. So call sign November 41 Golf. And I went ahead and programmed that into Vox ATC as well as ProFlight Emulator. Because we're going to do what we did before, to where we start off with Vox ATC for the local stuff, and then in between for the chatter and stuff we'll use ProFlight Emulator. But yeah, new airplane. I had found out that this has got some realism stuff in there. And we'll go ahead and go over some of that. I think it's like Control 1, Control 2, maybe not, Shift 1. Nope, Shift 2. Okay. So here are some things here. So you've got pilot's notes outside. Oh wow, cabin is cold and steady. And this gives us some information here. Takeoff slowly advance to full throttle. Here are some notes. Lean on ground to avoid fouling the plugs. Check oil temperature before run up. So this has got some... this is like the reality expansion pack for X-Plane, which is what attracted me to this plane. Plus, I love the V piece, man. I love the V tail. I think that's just really cool. Alright, let's go ahead and undock this. I'm going to set this over here to the side. And let's see, Shift 3. This makes things a little easier as far as getting things started or turning on lights. So I'm going to undock that. I'll put that over here on one of my other screens. And then Shift 4. This allows you to load up like passengers. So you can click on here and select a passenger. And their weight. You've got your gas here. So you can go ahead and fill that up. I don't think tip does anything. You can put in baggage. Oh, here's oil. There we go. Put in oil. And I found it interesting that I had filled this up with passengers and tried to put baggage in here, and it was way too much. So what we're going to do to start off with, we'll start off with one pilot, with me as the pilot, and I weigh about that much, unfortunately. And then as we move on, we'll try adding other passengers, because I tell you what, I'm going to have this plane for a while. I'm going to be using this plane for a while. Hey, it was $50, man. Yeah, $50. I'm definitely going to make use of it. So let's see, what else do we got? Is that shift 5? No, okay. So shift 5. Boy, this thing is big. Can I make this smaller? No, apparently not. So this is like a map of some kind, which you can use to take a look at some things. So you've got your terrain. You can do this thing with rings, so you can see how far away you are from stuff. This is kind of useful, I think. And then you can zoom in, zoom out. Don't know if I'll really use it that much. Shift 6. This is quick radios, so you can set all your radios here. Shift 7. This is the maintenance hangar. Why is this so big? Let's see if I can make this smaller. Okay, so I've got this a little bit smaller so we can see it here. So it's got status on the engine and the battery, tires, and it looks like you can change the tires here. Airhawk, Air Track. I guess maybe since it's snowing outside, we'll try Air Track. Tip tanks. Okay. So you can take those off if you want, or put them on. We'll put those on. And the curtains, we can turn them on. We can put it in there or not. We'll go and have that in there. The battery, we can change between the batteries. We can change between the engines. We'll use default for the moment. Time, what is this? Oh, instrument details. So this gives us details on the instruments. So I guess if an instrument is broken, maybe? Not sure. There is this. This allows us to look under the hood. Change oil. Change spark plugs. And then down here, well, you can't see it, but right there, you can do an inspection. So do an inspection here. And it's saying, okay, it's in excellent shape. I'm not sure what the compressions are. I guess that's with the engine. Spark plugs are a little fouled. And you can go down here. You can do an engine overhaul. You can repair all. We'll just repair all. And there we go. We're all set to go. And what else do we got here? I forget. Was that shift 6 or 7? I can't remember. Okay, so shift 8. This gives us cabin information. Controls lock, fuel quantity check. Oh, okay, so this is pre-flight inspection. So you can actually do a walk around here. I'm going to... No, I won't. I'll keep this up. Let's make this smaller, perhaps? Okay, I can't really make it smaller, but I can't really see everything either. Okay, at least we can drag it. So we can go here. We're inside. We can go outside here. So I'm going to go start here and walk our way around. So I'm going to move this. I'm going to undock that. And I'm going to move that. There we go. And now you can see this here. So flap, check flap for security and conditions. So we can click that, and you can see the flap move. Oh, here's some other things here. I guess it's just showing us pictures of stuff. Okay, so we'll go to the next part here. And you can see that we're going to be checking for damage. Check for proper movement. Check, okay, it doesn't look like it gives us the option to move it, but see, we can check to see if there's damage. We move over here to the side. We'll check condition of that and tip the fuel tank. Check visually for desired fuel level. Fuel tank, sump, quick drain values. Drain, inspect fuel. So we'll click this. That allows us to open that up. And okay, well, I guess there's really not much we can do other than look at a picture. Then we'll move over here. And we're looking at this here. Check condition of lights. Well, there's... I guess we have to turn it on. I don't know. Okay, then here we got wing tie downs, disconnect, main wheel tile, check for inflation and condition. So you can see down here that we've got... Oh, no, you can't. Because I am in the way. But, so if I remove myself here, you see we got a chock block. So we can put chock blocks down. And then there's the tie down right there. I'll go ahead and I'll leave myself off here for a moment. So now we're walking around, and here we're going to check visually for desired fuel level. And again, there it is. We'll move here. Now we're going to check for proper inflation and condition. Real world tip, check for proper strut extension. Well, there's nothing that we can do here, so we're just kind of looking at it. We'll go to the front of the plane. We'll check for damage and security. Loading and landing and taxi lights, we'll inspect that. Engine cooling air inlets clear of obstructions, and air filter, check for restrictions from debris. So here we are. We're taking a look at it. There's nothing to do here as far as clicking. We can click on this. And it doesn't appear that it does anything. Okay, so we'll continue our walk around here. As you can see, we're right there. And we'll check the oil dipstick level. Note, change the oil every 25 hours or 4 months, whichever comes first. You can extend to 40 hours if the plane is flown daily. Don't let your engine sit for a long period of time with dirty black oil, since acids form and internally corrode the engine. The corrosion is simulated in AccuSim in real time, even when your computer is off. So, there we go. Moving along here. Fuel strainer, quick drain valve, drain and inspect fuel. Let's see. Well, there we go. I guess our fuel looks good. The left wing, fuel quantity, check visually for desired level. I guess that looks good. I wonder if those pictures change. Might be interesting. Main wheel tire, check for proper inflation and condition. Remove the wheel chock. Disconnect the tie down. So you can see we can do that here too. And here we got the stall warning tab. Make sure we check that. The pitot tube cover, remove that, and the pitot tube inspect, and check that the pitot tube is warm to touch. So I think you can see it. It's over here in the corner. Okay. Let's see. There's the cover. And there's a plane. Now this here, press and hold. Master and pitot heat must be on. Careful not to burn your fingers. So blue, does that mean it's cold? I'm not sure. Maybe we need to turn it on. I don't know. Probably. Okay, navigation lights, check condition. I'm beginning to think we have to turn the plane on. Let's see. Check condition of the wingtip and tip the fuel tank. So there we go. Oh, what? Is there no fuel in there? Maybe there's no fuel in that one. Alright, so here we're checking for damage. I guess that looks okay. And the flaps. And checking their condition. Static source open. Check for blockage. So we'll click this. And I don't see anything moving on there. So I guess that doesn't really do anything. And then we're at the back here. The tail tie down, disconnect, control surfaces check for movement and security. Trim tab, check security. Antennas, check security. So here, as far as the tie down, there it is. And we can go ahead and untie that. And then there is this. So we're taking a look at different areas of the tail. And you can see, like right here, and I think that one moves too. Yeah, we're checking the condition of that. We move on here, and it looks like we're at the last part right here, the fuselage. We're going to check for blockage and check with the lock and key. So you can click on both of these. Again, it doesn't look like this actually does anything. Because here's the static air, keep clean. So yeah, that doesn't do anything. And the key, there we go, right here. There's the key. Okay, so that appears to work. And that's it. That is our pre-flight inspection. And what was that? Shift 8? So what's Shift 9? Is that our post? Okay, this is our away from keyboard. That's Shift 9. Okay, Shift 8 is our pre-flight. And now it has fogged up inside. And I'm not quite sure how to undo that. Maybe we undo this. See, we can open this up here. And maybe that will unfog the windows. I'm not sure. But as far as getting it started, we'll go ahead and do that. Parking brakes are on, although this doesn't look like it. But okay, so we're going to put the mixture in there. We'll push this in a little bit, and we'll go ahead and let's see, turn on the batteries, and we'll get this thing started, I think. Maybe not. It doesn't turn. Well, that is disappointing. So I'm not able to change this, apparently. I can't move the... That's dumb. Oh, okay. You have to right-click. Right here at Chippewa Valley Regional in Eau Claire, and we're going to be flying in this direction, this general direction here, So we get to Rush City, which is right here. And we're going to check out this river into this area just to see if there's an actual falls there or not. Probably not. It wasn't there in Flight Simulator 2004. So chances are it's not here either. Alright, and I figured out how to change the volume. It's on this screen, if you remember this one here. You just change it right down here. So there's also some other things here. We can do auto start, turn on damage, reset. I'm not sure what use does. And I clicked on it, it's like, are you sure? I'm like, no, I don't know. Not sure if I'm sure about that or not. So let's go ahead and tune into our radio, which is going to be 122.65. So when you change the GPS, like what I was saying, like if you wanted to use Flight 1 or Reality XP, it changes the look of this stuff here. And I think eventually I'll get that, but right now I'm not going to be able to. Just like I said, I just spent $50 on this thing. Green Bay Radio, November 4-1 Golf, 122.65, Chippewa Valley Region.
November 1 Golf, Green Bay Radio, go ahead.
I barely heard that. Okay, we'll tune that down there.
November 1 Golf, did you copy?
Still barely hear it. Green Bay Radio, November 4-1 Golf, ready for clearance, Rush City Regional.
November 1 Golf, stand by. November 1 Golf, the TC clears you to Rush City Regal Airport, cleared as filed. Maintain 4000. Clearance void after 1855 Zulu. Squawk 3107.
3107. 3107. November 4-1 Golf, cleared the Rush City Regional Airport, cleared as filed, maintain 4000, clearance void after 1855, Zulu, squawk 3107.
November 1 Golf, read back correct.
Okay, and now we need to tune into Chippewa Valley Regional Unicom, which is 123.0. Chippewa Valley Regional Unicom, November 4-1 Golf, request airport information.
November 1 Golf, altimeter 2960, wind 140 at 8, and use runway 14.
Roger, November 4-1 Golf. See, I was hoping that it would say Bonanza, but it doesn't seem to want to do that. I may have to play around with the call signs. I just put the same call sign that was on the plane, hoping that it would do it, but no, apparently not. Chippewa Valley Regional Traffic, November 4-1 Golf, taxiing to runway 14, Chippewa Valley Regional. Okay, Alright, so we are going to go ahead and get over there. Say now, this thing shakes and it's kind of annoying, but I guess that is supposed to do that. Now there is a checklist of some kind, but oh look, the guy disappeared over here.
Chippewa Valley Regional Traffic, Mall 4853 Charlie, leaving the area to the west. Chippewa Valley REGL.
REGL. Yeah, this plane is a little tricky. I did some testing with it, and it's a nice plane. It's just a little tricky. Also, too, there doesn't seem to be any external sounds. I'll show you. You see that? There's no eternal sounds. And, oh, hold on. There we go. So, no external sounds. That, I don't know why. I'm in contact with someone at the official forums, and I'll let them know about this video so they can take a look at it. But yeah, there's like no external sounds.
Chippewa Valley Regional Traffic, Piper 6483 Delta, leaving the area to the west. Chippewa Valley Regal.
See, how did they get Piper on there? I wanted to say Bonanza. Or even Beechcraft. I mean, that would be fine too. Which direction are we facing? I can't tell. Okay, I think we're facing that direction. Oh, did you notice? I've been able to unfog the windows. I guess it's because it was too warm in here. But we can turn on the lights. We can move. Oh, there we go. Okay, so see, I can move down the shades. You can. I don't think this does anything. You can move the air vents and stuff, but you can't do anything with it. Not that I can see, anyway. See, it does something, but I don't think that actually like blows that air. You got cabin light here, which is kind of cool. And then you got some cabin lights back here, which is cool. Unfortunately, the plane that I'm using on X-Plane, it's got the buttons and stuff, but no lights come on, and that annoys me. That really annoys me. But it works in here, which is really cool. And you can put your armrest up and down. And then obviously you can open the door. Although that's the furthest I've been able to... Oh! No. Okay. See, I can't actually open it. You can crack it open. Maybe I'm supposed to move the mouse or something. I'm not sure. It does. See, it doesn't do anything, which is kind of annoying. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. But we'll lock that up there. I like how the curtains were moving. I'm probably fouling the spark plugs. I never understood that. I mean, it's like if you're sitting at idle, it's like the spark plugs foul. You have to like increase the throttle a little bit or something. But then, I don't know, it just seems like it's too much. What do I know? I'm not a pilot. I'm an armchair pilot. Alright, so let's go ahead and get ourselves going here. Now this also has these this neat little they're like little squeaks and squeals, and it's really kind of cool, and we're still moving. It's like I said, this is like the reality expansion pack for X-Plane, and I totally dig that. I loved what I had with the Cessna. I started off with that, and then I got a new plane because we crashed. We're okay, though. Yeah, we crashed it, and got me an excuse to get another plane. And I still got a Cessna, but this was a dual prop. Sweet plane. I like it. Took me a little bit to get used to it, but I hope that's runway 14 over there. I'm not sure if you can hear the squeaks. Turn that up just a little bit. So the cabin is still cold. Is there a heat in here? Also, too, I think... Yeah, we should be paying attention to what we're doing, but we're not. It's okay. These, I think, will pop out the circuit breakers, and you fix them. Really? You can open that, too. I don't see anything in here for heat. I thought there was something for... Oh, here it is. Cabin heat. Let's pull this out here. Cabin heat full. Or pull on. And aft... Okay, you guys are probably freezing, so let's pull that out. And we'll see if that does anything. Now I'm looking at the pilot's notes. You know, remember where it said cabin is cold? So this one here. I'm looking to see if this actually changes here. Lean on ground to avoid fouling the plugs. Okay. And I have a kitty that's walking here in front of me. You're being annoying, Talia. Yeah, I know. You want some attention, don't you? Idle under 1,000 RPM with cold engine. Takeoff, rotation. Alright, is that runway... Nope, that's runway 22. We don't want 22. We want 14. Where's 14 at? Okay, so I see 14. It's over here. It's okay. We'll get ourselves moved around. Why is this wet? What did you do, Talia? Do you hear the little, like, squeaks and, like, movements, like the chair is squeaking and... Okay, there's another important thing with this. You have to have your graphics set a certain way or all of this winds up looking blurry. I had to dig around in the forums in order to find out the answer to it. But basically what you need to do is go to the settings for display, and this global texture resolution right here, you've got to max it out all the way. If you don't, then you won't be able to read what's on here. It'll all be blurry. Sorry about that, folks. I had a phone call with a real life thing. It happens, you know. Okay, we don't want that one, apparently. Just keep going here. So, at the time of recording, the weather that you see is exactly what's actually happening. It is snowing here at Eau Claire. The weather is being injected from the what is it? It's up here on the screen. Rex Skyforce 3D. Think. Okay. Whoa. Go too fast here. All the little buildings and stuff you see is Orbx. Okay, I need to go this way here. See, do you hear the squeaks? Whoa! Yeah, it's pretty darn cool. And I think your plane will change how it operates depending upon how you're flying it. So this could be a relatively interesting flight if I'm not flying the way I should be. But you can turn off the damage and stuff if you want. Whoops. Oh, okay, I think we're ready here. Chippewa Valley Regional Traffic, November 4-1 Golf, taking runway 14, departing to the northwest, Chippewa Valley Regional. This is a crazy looking gauge here. It moves one direction and this moves another direction. Look at the runway. Look how shiny it is. That is just really cool how that looks. Okay, so Autopilot. Let's change this to 4. I forget, it was 4,000. The Autopilot's a little weird. Of how it works, it takes a little bit getting used to. So it's like you set everything here and you'll see if it's on or not in your little display thing. So, but anyhow, we're not going to use that just yet. Go ahead and get going. stay at about 70. There we go. Try not to land, or get our landing gear somehow. Whoa! Alright, I'll just use my keyboard. Oh, the landing gear's over there, alright. Goodness, man, the weather sucks. Well, we may not be looking at the river because I don't see it. Turn on the terrain over here. Let's try that. Okay, well we can sort of see it there. Here it is. There it is. Man, that sucker's frozen. Well, I don't think we're going to see a waterfall. Not when it looks like this. I wonder if it freezes like this in real life. Or if that's just, you know, the texture. The way the texture works. You know what? I bet it's hard for the I bet it's hard for it to stay warm in here when I have the... Try flying, man! Try flying! Come on, I want to get this thing up. How do I get it up? Dang it, now I can't get it up. Alright. That sounds bad. There we go. I used my elevator trim. That might have been a little too much. Okay, can we get this thing closed now? It's cold! It's freaking cold, man! There, hold on. There we go. Okay, check this out. Cabin is cold, but warming rapidly. So, that's cool. This gives you some other things here. Turning and I don't want to. Chippewa Valley Regional Traffic, November 4-1 Golf, leaving the area to the east. Chippewa Valley Regional. Okay. I can't see a bloody thing. Apparently we're heading down. We don't want to head down. Well, this is going to be an IFR flight. All right, let's... There. I think it's going to 4,000 now. Because this is set alert, so... Cabin is hot! Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll just turn off the heat then. See, it says cabin is hot, but cooling rapidly. Cabin is warm, but cooling rapidly. Well, how do we get it to stay warm, I wonder? Do we pull it out just a little bit? Maybe that's what we do, just pull it out a little bit. Cabin is nice, but cooling rapidly. Can we just, like, have it partly somehow? We're turning. Holy crap, we are all over the place. Of course, we can't see a thing. Okay, we've hit 4,000, so... Okay, there it goes. It's changing here. Let's see if I can get us on our route here. Okay, so we've got nav heading. Let's click nav. So nav is armed. Are we turning? There, we'll turn that on GPS there. There we go, we're turning. I have my wrong call sign up here on the dash. I have the old one. That's not going to 4,000, folks. It's taking us up to 5,000. I hope that repairs itself. Talia, you're like right here in front of me, girl. I think we're going to be on course here. Possibly. We're turning. We're still turning. Are we turning around in circles? Oh my word. All right, can we move this? I forgot. How do we activate this? Enter? No. Oh no, that didn't work. Ah! I don't want to click this because it makes the whole thing disappear. Fly leg, yes. Okay. Can I click that? Now we're going all over the place. What? It's turning all around. Come on, you stupid. Head to the... Why is that not... I activated it. Didn't I activate it? No. Oh, okay. I know why. Now let's look at it. Are we still... We're still turning around. Well, come on, I got GPS on. I always have this problem with new planes. Now look at this thing. We're still climbing. That's not working, apparently. Going in a completely different direction. I have nav on. Is that not working? We're going up, and it should be arm. Probably run out of fuel or something. Where's our fuel gauge? That's probably not a good thing. I thought we had fuel. Oh, here we go. Got fuel there. You guys watching this are getting more than you bargained for. You're like, man, this video sucks. Guy can't fly. It's a new plane, man. I'll get better. Just takes a little bit of practice. I don't understand why this is not working. Do I have to hit altitude? I thought you hit altitude only when you get to the altitude that you want. Okay, that's... Well, hey, at least it's not snowing up here. That's something. Cabin is cool and cooling slowly. My goodness. Pull it out a little bit more of that. Cabin is cool but warming rapidly. Okay, so how do we keep it warm but not hot? Or do I constantly have to change that? I don't know. Thing. I know this nav thing's not working. I'm going to turn it off. Okay. What'd that do? Just turn everything off? Oh man, who knows? Still climbing up high. Well, I don't know. I guess this is something. Oh, you know what? I should be turning into Minneapolis Center. All right, so 125, 30, and there we go. No, it's not. Ah. You're not supposed to talk.
Minneapolis Center, Atlantic Southeast Airlines 927, with you at flight level 360.
Landing Southeast Airlines 927, Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Minneapolis Center, November 4-1 Golf with you, leaving 8,700, descending 4,000.
November for 1 Golf, Minneapolis Center. Roger. Altimeter 2957.
Minneapolis Center, orbit 161, with you at flight level 310.
Juliet Foxtrot Alpha Zulu Echo Uniform. Contact the Minneapolis Center 132.35.
132.35. Juliet Foxtrot Alpha Zulu Echo Uniform.
Orbit 161, Minneapolis Center. Roger. November for 1 Golf. Immediately. Descend and maintain 4,000.
What do you think I'm trying to do? Descend and maintain 4,000, November 4-1 Golf.
Last aircraft say again.
Descend and maintain 4,000, November 4-1 Golf.
Lower 5905 Zulu. Contact the Minneapolis Center 133.7.
133.7, near 5905 Zulu.
Talia, are you looking
Minneapolis Center,
Stop-
Beach
stop looking
50909 Whiskey, with you at 15,000.
No, that's an envelope. You
Beach
don't look that.
50909 Whiskey. Minneapolis Center. Roger. Altimeter 2957. Private 243. Contact the Minneapolis Center 124.4.
Let me see if I can get it to stay on this.
124.4, private 243.
What the heck is private?
Salva 252. Contact the Minneapolis Center 124.4.
124.4. Vicinity 252.
Minneapolis Center, SAW 424, with you at flight level 320.
Pacific 811. Contact the Minneapolis Center 121.05.
121.05, Pacifica 811.
SOAR 424, Minneapolis Center. Roger. November for 1 Golf. Immediately. Descend and maintain 4,000.
Oh, jeez. Descend and maintain 4,000, November 4-1 Golf. Well, I may not be using ProFlight
Minneapolis
Emulator.
Center, Camaro 779, with you at flight level 360.
Sky West 822. Contact the Minneapolis Center 124.4.
124.4.
Look at this,
Sky
it's
West
still...
22.
Comair 779. Minneapolis Center.
I have this
Roger.
set. It's still turning. I have the
Atlantic
autopilot
Southeast
on.
Airlines 927. Contact the Minneapolis
don't.
Center 124.4.
124.4.
No wonder.
Atlantic Southeast Airlines 927.
Minneapolis Center, Lear 4309 Whiskey, with you at flight level 300.
No wonder I'm having
Orbit
problems.
374. Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Can I set this
Lear
down for...
4309 Whiskey. Minneapolis Center. Roger. November for 1 Golf. Immediately. Descend and maintain 4,000.
I'm going to immediately disconnect you is what I'm going to do. Descend and maintain 4,000, November 4-1 Golf. Alright, now it's working.
Minneapolis Center, Northwest 758, with
Turn
you
it
at
on,
flight
dummy.
level 360.
Northwest
Check out the
758.
curtain. It's like
Minneapolis Center.
moving, I think.
Roger.
Kinda cool.
Minneapolis Center.
Well, I have it
Atlantic
armed for
Southeast
4,000.
Airlines
It doesn't look like
627.
it's...
With you at flight level 360. Atlantic Southeast Airlines 627. Minneapolis Center.
Come on, man.
Roger.
Go down to 4,000. What you doing?
November for 1 Golf. Immediately. Descend and maintain 4,000.
My plane isn't working. November 4-1 Golf.
Last aircraft say again.
I said you suck, man.
United Express 256. Contact the Minneapolis Center.
I guess he's ignoring me.
1.05.
1.05, United Express 256.
Minneapolis Center, SkyWest 251, with
Okay,
you
if I
at
put
flight level
altitude, does that
360.
change it? Oh, whoop.
Orbit
Does it go down?
161. Contact
Maybe?
the Minneapolis Center.
No.
133.7.
133.7, orbit 161.
I don't get it. I'm arming
West 251. Minneapolis Center. Roger.
it, and it's not going down.
November for 1 Golf. Immediately. Descend and maintain 4,000.
Change the...
Minneapolis Center, Private 759, with you at flight level 360.
Private 759. Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Trying the elevator trim, see if I can get it to go down. The weather's better up here, man. Descend and maintain 4,000, November 4-1 Golf.
Minneapolis Center, Private 471, with you at flight level 360.
SOAR 424.
So we're 66 miles away.
124.4, SOAR 424.
Private for 71. Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Oh my goodness.
Minneapolis Center, American Eagle 811, with you at flight level 360.
Lear 4309er Whiskey. Contact the Minneapolis Center. 124.4.
124.4, Lear 4309 a Whiskey.
Okay,
November for 1 Golf. Immediately. Descend and maintain 4,000.
I am going down.
American Eagle 811. Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Oh, and my recording software is going encoding overload, so... descend and maintain 4,000, November 4-1 Golf.
Minneapolis Center, clear 5111.
I am going down, at
you at
least.
flight
That's
level
something.
300.
Northwest 758. Contact
Snowing
the
again.
Minneapolis Center. 128.6.
128.6, Northwest 758.
Now,
Lear 5111 Whiskey.
if I had
Minneapolis
the
Center. Roger.
Minneapolis
prepared
Center,
version,
United 924, with
then
you
I
at
think you'll
flight
see
level
stuff on the
360.
windshield, which is cool.
Beach 5099er Whiskey. Contact the Minneapolis Center. 128.6.
128.6, Beach 50909 a Whiskey.
United 924. Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Minneapolis Center, upgrade 738, with you at flight level 280.
I don't know what this does.
Comair 779. Contact the Minneapolis Center.
this does.
124.4.
124.4,
This aircraft not
Comair
fully equipped for
779.
night flight. I don't know.
Orbit 738.
I turned it on at night and it
Minneapolis
looked
Center.
fine.
Roger.
Minneapolis Center, United Express 413, with you at flight level 360.
Okay,
Orbit
good.
374.
Check this out.
Contact the Minneapolis Center. 124.4.
Cabin is nice and steady. Yay!
United Express for 13. Minneapolis Center. Roger.
We're all nice and warm now.
Minneapolis Center,
We're on-
Bravo Lima
we're on
Romeo
course.
Sierra Quebec, with you at 10,000.
Bravo Lima Romeo Sierra Quebec. Minneapolis Center. Roger. Altimeter 2960.
Sweet. Alright.
Minneapolis Center, Northwest 718, with you at flight level 250.
Northwest 718. Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Kind of back up here.
Sky West 251. Contact the Minneapolis Center. 124.4.
124.4, SkyWest 251.
Private for 71. Contact the Minneapolis Center 124.4.
124.4, Private 471.
Minneapolis Center.
I've never heard it say private.
With you at flight level 360.
Pacific 781. Contact the Minneapolis Center 121.05.
121.05, Pacifica 781.
Sub 516, Minneapolis Center, Roger. November for 1 Golf. Traffic alert 12 o'clock your level. Turn right heading 360.
360. Turn right heading 360 November 4-1 Golf. Really?
Minneapolis Center, Private 718, with you at flight level 360.
Atlantic Southeast Airlines 627. Contact the Minneapolis Center 124.4. 124.4. Atlantic Southeast Airlines 627. November for 1 Golf. Turn right heading 290. Private 718. Minneapolis Center. Roger.
What's it doing?
Minneapolis Center, Private 763, with you at flight level 360.
Private 763, Minneapolis Center, Roger.
Can't even see it here. There it goes. 290.
Minneapolis Center,
Flying all over the
United
place.
Express 714, with you at flight level 360.
United Express 714, Minneapolis Center, Roger.
Do you guys see an airplane? I don't. Turn right heading 290 November 4-1 Golf. I forgot to say something.
November for 1 Golf. Clear of traffic. Proceed direct to Boson.
Clear to what? Proceed direct Boson November 4-1 Golf. Okay, so
Minneapolis Center, Beach
change that
2710
back
Echo, with you at 9,000.
American Eagle 811. Contact the Minneapolis Center 124.4.
124.4, American Eagle 811.
Okay, Boson.
Beach 2710 Echo. Minneapolis Center, Roger. Altimeter 2960. Lower 5111 Whiskey. Contact the Minneapolis Center 133.7.
133.7, clear 5111 Whiskey.
United Express 318, Minneapolis Center, Roger.
Minneapolis Center, Beach 3713 Quebec, with you at 15,000.
United 924, contact the Minneapolis Center 128.6.
128.6, United 924.
Beach 3713 Quebec, Minneapolis Center, Roger. Altimeter 2960.
Minneapolis Center, Orbit 975, with you at flight level 320.
November for 1 Golf. Immediately. Descent and maintain 4,000.
Yes, I know.
Orbit 975, Minneapolis Center, Roger.
Cabin is warm and warming rapidly. Let's turn down one of these here. Cabin is warm but cooling rapidly.
Minneapolis Center, Orbit 733, with you at flight level 290.
Orbit 733, Minneapolis Center, Roger.
There we go. See, now we're... I had to adjust it, but it's now saying... Oh, it was saying steady.
Juliet Foxtrot, Alpha Juliet Whiskey Zulu, Minneapolis Center, Roger.
Well, at least you're not freezing. Descend and maintain 4,000, November 4-1 Golf. You know, like 1 hour later.
Minneapolis Center, Private 973, with you at flight level 360.
Orbit 738. Contact the Minneapolis Center 124.4.
124.4, update 738.
Private 973. Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Minneapolis
It doesn't
Center,
seem to
update
want
775, with you at flight level
I'm using the
90.
elevator tram.
United Express
go.
for 13. Contact the Minneapolis Center 128.6.
Maybe that was too much.
128.6, United Express 413.
November for 1 Golf. Immediately. Descend and maintain 4,000.
Oh, you stupid thing.
Orbit 775. Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Oh, interesting. I can't use my yoke.
Minneapolis Center. Private
So why is this
377,
stupid
with
altitude
you at
not
flight
going
level
down?
360.
I have it on.
Private 377. Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Man, this is annoying. Alright, let's turn that off. Can I move it now? No?
Minneapolis Center, Beach 1611 Bravo, with you at flight 1000.
Beach 1611 Bravo. Minneapolis
Okay,
Center.
that's
Roger.
bizarre.
Altimeter 2960.
I can't... The out... Huh. Okay, so...
Minneapolis
Why can't
Center.
I move
China
my yoke?
7519.
Why does that not
With you
work?
at flight level 400.
China 7590. Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Maybe we'll try it to 37. Is that maybe above ground level? Doesn't seem to do anything, does it?
Minneapolis Center, Pacifica 187, with you at flight level 250.
Oh my word. this
Pacific
is-
187. Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Now, of course, if I turn off the autopilot, now I can adjust my...
Minneapolis Center, Private 171, with you at flight level 360.
Private 171. Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Minneapolis Center, US Air 211, with you at flight level 360.
US Air 211. Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Okay. I set the altimeter. I think we might be okay now. Descend and maintain 4,000, November 4-1 Golf. Well, I should be down there.
Northwest 780. Contact the Minneapolis Center 133.65.
Okay, internal temperature is
133.65.
nice and steady.
Northwest 718.
18?
Minneapolis Center, update 454, with you at flight level 300.
I never
Orbit
turned on my lights.
54. Minneapolis Center. Roger.
Minneapolis Center, Private 752, with you at flight level 360.
Mooney 6 for 86 Whiskey. descent and maintain 7,000.
Auxiliator or
Leaving
ox
1
fuel
2000,
pump.
descending
air
7000,
and
Mooney
something.
6486 Whiskey.
Private 752, Minneapolis Center, Roger.
Minneapolis Center, Pacific 868 with you at flight level 300.
Private 759, contact Minneapolis Center 133.65.
133.65, Private 759.
Pacific 868, Minneapolis Center, Roger.
Minneapolis Center, Lear 0613 Mike, with you at flight level 310.
Right, we seem to be
Mooney 6486 Whiskey.
moving along here.
Cleared for end. EB runway 15 approach. Change the advisory frequency approved.
What was the saying?
Cleared for NDB runway 15 approach. Mooney 6486 Whiskey.
So what happens if you get too cold
Clear
or too hot?
0613 Mike, Minneapolis Center, Roger.
Do you like blackout or something?
Myself 516, contact Minneapolis Center 124.4.
Well, at least we got the plane under control
November
now.
1 Golf, cleared for visual approach runway 16. Change the advisory frequency approved.
Cleared for visual approach, runway 16, November 4-1 Golf. We have to go around the other way.
November for 1 Golf, cleared for visual approach runway 16.
Yeah, I know. 122.9 is...
Minneapolis Center, Korean Air 420.
Okay, fly approach. So, how far are we from the airport? 38 miles. Do we have a procedure for... No, we don't. We just have 3-4. Well, we'll figure it out when we get there. Look kind of nice. Got the snow out there. It's nice and warm in here. You guys all comfy back there? You're like, I am never flying on this plane again. Yeah, I know. Usually pilots have already practiced with their plane. I don't know. That's not how we roll here, man. We like to live on the edge. I love how Orbx does stuff. It may not be accurate, but it looks really good. My kitty is sitting right down here in front of me. I guess she sees the snow and say, hey, you know what? I want to be warm. See, take a look at this. She's right down here. Need my camera. Encoding, overload it. Stupid thing. I am working a second job doing delivery. You may know that if you see my Ship Rambles video. I'm doing some door dashing, so we've got some we need to have some stuff around the house that we need to fix, but pretty soon I should be able to have money to get my i7 fixed and pop in a new graphics card, and we should have nice smooth animation. Some frames. Oh wait, things changed. She is literally cuddled up here with me. Are you asleep? She's rested her head on my arm. Okay, so we're 30 miles away, about 13 minutes. I apologize in advance if there seems to be a problem in the recording where things are jumping or skipping. Yeah, we're doing good. I mean, we're now straight and level. The temperature in the cabin is good. Our ground speed is 152 miles per hour. That's estimated. Endurance, 4 hours and 57 minutes. Does that mean how long we could fly? I guess. I don't know. Or is that how long we have until the plane falls apart? Guessing, I don't know. Should I get this down a little bit so it's in the green, you think? There, we'll turn down the throttle a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. Something weird going on outside. It doesn't seem to affect the tachometer very much. Our speed is getting... Whoa. How do we switch to both? What's this down here? Fuel tank selector. Yeah, it's on main. There's not a way to change this to both, is there? Let's switch to... I don't think I can. There we go. Try to even out the weight here. Do not open above 145 knots. We're going at 142. 26 knots. Oh, 145 miles per hour. We're going 164. What happens if we open it? Hey, do we get sucked out? We're getting 14.4 gallons
Rush City
per
Regional
hour.
Traffic, Piper 06816, taxiing to runway 34, Rush
11
City Regal.
11.5 miles per gallon. Wow, that's not very good gas mileage, is it? Outside temperature is -8 degrees. $17 miles away.
Rush City Regional Traffic, Piper 06816, taking runway 34, departing to the southwest, Rush City Regal.
Rego? You know, I don't know how to change that. Maybe. I mean, the edit voice pack, if I go in there and change it there, I wonder if... it may not. Get moved around here. I like the realism of the cabin, where you have to, you know, adjust the temperature so that way you're not freezing inside it or burning inside it. Again, I don't know if that affects how you're flying. You know, would that black you out or... Be interesting if it does. We got 13 miles to go here.
Rush City Regional Traffic, Piper 169er India, taxiing to runway 34, Rush City Regal.
He's taxiing to runway 34. Boy, we're hitting some turbulence. Here. I guess we're getting close. Yeah, there turn autopilot off here. Oh. Well, at least we can see now.
Rush City Regional Traffic. Piper 169er India. Taking runway 3 for departing to the southwest. Rush City Regal.
See if we can get ourselves slowed down here. Whoa, whoa. Holy smokes, what the heck was that?
Rush City Regional Traffic. Piper 8786 Lima. Taxiing to runway 34. Rush City Regal.
Okay, we're dropping the landing gear. We are coming down a lot faster than I would want.
Rush City Regional Traffic. Piper 8786 Lima. Taking runway 34. Departing to the southwest. Rush City Regal.
It's not giving me any option to talk to the control thing either. There we go. It's a little bit more. We're still coming in faster than I want, but there, that might work. We're slowing down now. Keep it up. We're doing good. We're doing good. Just come on, baby. Come on. Looking good. Come on. Looking good. It's like in the way. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just pretend that plane wasn't there.
Rush City Regional Traffic, Piper 8251 Quebec, taxiing to runway 16, Rush City REGL.
Alright, we've got our flaps
Rush
going
City
back
Regional
up.
Traffic, Piper 06816, leaving the area to the southwest, Rush City Regal.
We'll just find ourselves a place to park here. Oh look, another plane we can run into. There we go, we'll move over here. Don't mind me, we're just gonna go around. That looks like the same plane. Hi! I don't believe these doors open. That might be too close. Nope, my wing is not inside the thing, so yeah, that's good. Alright, we'll set our parking brakes here. Oh, my word. It never gave me the option to talk to the Unicom, so that was kind of... I feel like this thing's gonna fall apart because of how this thing shakes here. Alright. I should have turned off avionics here.
Rush City Regional Traffic, Piper 8251 Quebec, taking runway 16, departing to the southwest, Rush City REGL.
Yeah, we'll just change that. There we go. Alright, we shouldn't hear anything now. Oh, okie dokie. So yeah, that was an interesting flight. Let's go to our maintenance bay and see how we're doing on our... This aircraft is not inspected. Well, let's go ahead and inspect it here. We'll see how everything is doing. Flap right. What do we do? Ruin our flaps? Left flap needs to be repaired. Left wing flap linkage is busted. Right flap needs to be replayed. Right flap link that's busted. Spark plugs are a little fouled. What happened to our flaps? That's interesting. Hold on. I'm going to undock that. Can we do our walk around? Let's see. That's not it. Neither is that. Or that. There's our walk around there. This is pre-flight. Can I change that? I don't know how to do pro. I'm curious. I want to see if you know where we were seeing the damage and stuff. Ooh. So it does kind of show us the damage. Check this out. So it does look like it's kind of broke there a little bit. Right wing. Okay, so we don't have anything in that. Yeah, we can check the lights now. Okay, so we'll put in the... Here, I'm going to move that off the screen. That way you can see what it is that I'm doing here. Okay. So we'll put that on and we'll kind of move our way around. We'll do a little bit here so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I checked it. Nose wheel, check for proper inflation and condition. Well, we don't have anything we can change there. guess the oil looks okay. Fuel. Okay, we're going to put our chock blocks down and the tie down. There it is. It's over here in the corner. Yeah, we'll need to turn our lights off. Got nothing in there. Look at that. Is it supposed to do that? That seems a little loose, doesn't it? It seems a little broken. Got our tie down here. Guess everything here looks okay. And then our last thing. Okay, so everything there looks good. We're going to go ahead and do some repairs on here. I will not be doing this every single flight, just in case you're wondering. We'll go ahead and repair. Oh, let's click on these and see what happens. Okay, it looks like that's fixed. Now we'll fix the right one. Okay, now that's good. Clean the spark plugs, I guess. There we go. We're good. Let's do an engine overhaul. And I guess we're good to go. We can go ahead and turn that off there. And we're back in here. So we'll go ahead and turn off the lights. Cabin is cool and steady. Okay, well, cool. This flight was a little longer than what I anticipated. But I guess that's to be expected because I'm flying a new plane here. We're getting kind of used to it. And just checking out the different things that it's got as far as the the walk around and stuff, which I think is great. It's just like the reality expansion pack on X-Plane. There just happens to be more planes available from A2A. I'm hoping they do more. I like the fact that they got this. They do have, I think, a couple of Cessnas also. But I love this aircraft. I'm definitely going to be flying this one for a while. It's just going to take a little bit to get used to. And just finding out all the little quirks and stuff that are in there. But cool deal. I'm just hoping they can get the exterior, at least help me with the exterior sound. But anyway, that is all that I have. And check this out on the other simulators, and I will see you on the next leg of our journey. We've got a long way to go in this world tour, so remember to subscribe to be notified of future flight simulator content. I've also done this same flight on other simulators, such as the ones you see on your screen, but you'll find more in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around amongst the clouds.